Oh, hey. If it isn't the next basketball superstar and sexy man of the year. Come on in. I'm impressed that you're here. I wasn't sure if you'd change your mind after what we talked about yesterday. You know, after you had to bail from our date. I was really looking forward to showing you that little cafe. But whatever. I get that practice ran over. It's cool. This is a pretty extreme way to make it up to me, though. You get one little peek at my piercings and decide you want some of your own, huh? I did tell you there were professional places you could go. You sure you want me to do this for you? Okay. I have to admit, I am kind of honored that you trust me with something like this. Take a seat there by the desk. I cleaned up the dorm as best as I could. My roommate is away for a bit, though. I couldn't tell him to clean up all his energy drink cans. Luckily, they're not on my side of the room. As you can see, I like things neat and tidy. Let me show you what we're working with here. I've got all the supplies laid out. See? Everything's brand new, still in sterile packaging. I ordered these hollow needles online. They're the proper kind, not just sewing needles or safety pins like some people try to use. Those can really mess you up. Huh? Why do I have all this equipment? I've been piercing for about 3 years now. Started with my own ears when I was a freshman, then moved on to, well, you can see the collection. My friends started asking me to do theirs, and I realized I had a real knack for it. Steady hands, I guess, from all the sketching. As long as you do enough research and enough practice, there's nothing wrong with it. I've gotten really good. Half the sorority girls come to me for their piercings. I don't charge much, but it adds up to good pocket change. It's not a bad side hustle. And being gay makes him trust me with certain piercings, if you catch my drift. Yeah. Hannah's second earrings, Jackie's septum ring, also Jeff's eyebrow jewelry, all done by me. Alright, check it out. Here's the jewelry. I've got a few different options since I wasn't sure what you'd want. Basic studs, small hoops, all surgical steel, hypoallergenic. The last thing we want is an allergic reaction on top of everything else. And I wouldn't want to ruin your perfect ears. So, what do you think, Beefcake? Yeah, that's what I would have suggested anyway. Better start simple for your first time. Earlobes are the most straightforward. Good blood flow, quick healing, and if you decide you don't like it, you can always take it out. But if you're feeling a little more adventurous, you could do a cartilage piercing. Takes longer to heal, but they look really sick. I'm thinking you might like something subtle, but still, shows you're not just another jock stereotype. Okay, smart choice. Here, let me show you the jewelry options up close. This little stud here is most common. Not too flashy, but still gives you a bit of edge. Yeah? We'll go with that one then. Huh? Oh, you want a matching one in the other ear? Are you sure you don't want to just start with one first? Okay, if you're sure. Then let's go for it. I already set up our little workspace, but I have to wash my hands and put on gloves. Sterile gloves. Marking pen to make sure we get the placement right. You know, I have to say, I'm impressed you're doing this. A lot of basketball jocks on this campus like to be clean-cut, boring, good boy types when it comes to their style. Nothing wrong with that. It's even got its own appeal, but still predictable. This will help you stand out, even just a little. Okay, I'm going to clean your ear first. Just some rubbing alcohol on a cotton pad. It might be a little cold. There we go. Just breathe normally. Try to relax those buff shoulders. Don't tense up. I know you're a first timer, but I promise the pain won't be overwhelming. And I'll make it as clean and fast as I can. Now, I need to mark where the piercing will go. I've got this special pen that washes off easily. Just gonna make a tiny dot right about here. How does that look in the mirror? Perfect, right? It's positioned so it won't interfere with anything. You can still wear headphones, sleep on your side once it heals. Very practical. Okay, cool. We'll be putting this one right here too. Okay, now we've got both spots marked. I need you to sit very still for me. Keep your head straight, don't tilt it. The needle's going to go through quickly, like ripping off a band-aid. Take a deep breath in, hold it, and 3, 2, 1. There. Perfect. You did amazing. How are you feeling? Any dizziness? No? Good. That's good. Some people get a little woozy from the adrenaline. Not you, though. You're quite the strong man, huh? Okay, now for the second one. 3, 2, 1. There. Looks perfect. Now to get the metal in. This part's trickier than the piercing itself. I need to get the studs in while everything's still fresh. Just hold still for me. There's the first one and the second one. Now just a little splash of disinfectant. There. All done. Take a look in the mirror. What do you think? Yeah, it stings, but not as bad as you thought it would be, right? Those studs suit you just right. Really brings out those handsome eyes of yours. It's more than that, actually. You're downright hotter than before overall. Damn, I knew some metal in your skin would up your sex appeal. You have such great bone structure in your face. Do you mind if I touch your face? Thanks. Yeah. These cheekbones. This brow ridge and... oh my god. This jawline should be illegal. As hot as you'd look with a brow piercing, I don't know if I'd put much more jewelry on a face this balanced and well-structured. You should let me draw you sometime. Sorry, I got a bit carried away. But I love drawing the human form, and I love piercing too. So it's easy to get swept up when I've got a great subject for both directly in front of me. If you really want to make up that blown off date, maybe you could pose for me on a free day of yours. Yeah, that would be nice. Alright, stud. Here's some tips for piercings 101. Do not touch it with unwashed hands. Try not to touch it at all if you can help it. Don't twist it or play with it, even though it's going to be really tempting. And definitely don't take it out for at least 6 weeks. Even if it looks healed, the hole can close up quickly. Sleep on your back until it heals and be careful with your hair. Don't let it get caught in the backing. If you see any signs of infection, unusual redness, heat, pus, red streaks, you need to see a doctor like yesterday. Don't mess around with that stuff.